There's so much mess happening right now that for the first time, I literally have to be selective about what to include and what to skip. So here's what we are talking about today. Idol Factory's bad situation, Faymay and FreenBecky future projects, what Freen and Faye has to say to their fans, Ginny speaking about her sexuality and then having to apologize, and Ginny and Jayna and Dangerous Queen's second series, and Nur TikTok Live, some more news regarding upcoming projects and canceled GL series, and a lot of fun little updates in between. Everything is timestamped, so let's just get into it. Starting with Idol Factory. First of all, this is not the first time I'm talking about this situation. In this video, I talked about Saints resigning and how 4 Elements went from being Idol Factory mega project to North Star Entertainment project, which is the same company that produced Poisonous Love. So I'm not going to repeat all of that. But the situation is worse than we thought because now Saint himself is speaking up and new CEO is also releasing his statements. Basically, Idol Factory was founded by 2 people, Saint, who is a BL actor, and Mr.Chen. Saint is the man behind Gap the series, and he resigned, returned his shares, and now Mr. Chen is the CEO and they are blaming each other. And like I said in my last video, there's definitely some money issues happening behind the scenes. And now how this is going to affect Faymay and FreenBecky upcoming projects. Since that video, Saint has actually released 3 statements. First, on Instagram, he said he was leaving because he can't manage everything and doesn't have time for board meetings. He also said he's no longer associated with the company as an actor and even terminated his contract with his manager. But nobody believed that Saint, the guy who literally built and managed this company, suddenly stepped down just because he doesn't have time for board meetings. Then 2 days later, while talking to his fans, he said, and I'm quoting him, "When I realized that the principles and intentions driving the company no longer aligned with the vision I originally built it upon, I felt it was better to step back. Sometimes, walking away from a place that no longer feels right is the most honest choice we can make. Everyone deserves fairness in the work they contribute. I believe that's how it should be, because that is what integrity demands. I believe we can lose many things in life, but we should never lose our principles or who we truly are. If one day I find myself losing who I am and the ideals I stand for, then I believe it's better for me to walk away. But as I said, it was my fault. I trusted the wrong person. It's all right. I'll just start again. Many of you have listened to me talk about the business for so long, and now here I am back at 0. But that's fine. I'll begin again. It's all right. It's only my entire life savings. I'll build it back again someday." That part, "it's only my entire life savings," and is crazy. He literally said he has to start from 0. He also said his mom is really worried and she can't take it anymore. And not only that, he added, "Right now, I'm taking on any work I can. MC, hosting events, anything. I'm rebuilding everything again." So yeah, this isn't just a CEO leaving, this is a full-on fallout. After this statement, current CEO of Idol Factory posted this on Instagram story, and he is saying, Saint is the one who left the company himself to run away from taking responsibility. Here is the translation. When the company was successful and had a reputation, we were together all along. As soon as it was about to fail, they quickly resigned and said they didn't know anything about what happened. The actors, employees, and suppliers have all been crying in each other's arms. Only I am left to stay with them. I'm heartbroken, feeling like I can't take it anymore, but I still have to stay because there are people waiting for us to manage and take responsibility. I just want everyone to know this side of the story as well. In the past, I chose to remain silent all along because I didn't want to cause anyone any more losses, but some words are really too much. If you think I'm wrong, I am ready to enter the judicial process because I have never run away from the truth. Now, this whole situation has turned into the current CEO and the ex-CEO blaming each other. And since we don't really know what went down between them or how the fallout even started, I can't comment much deeper than this. Rumor says there is a financial fraud and actors aren't being paid, and even that the company is going into bankruptcy, which again, I'm repeating our rumors until any credit source comes forward, but you know where there is a smoke, something is definitely burning up. But I do have a feeling we're going to see more statements dropping in the next few days, or maybe even a lawsuit at this point. Now, currently, Idol Factory only has one active GL couple left, which is Faymay. Faye actually went live on TikTok yesterday to calm everyone down. In that clip, she didn't directly address the drama, but she did say, "I'm here to talk to you guys today. I don't want fans to feel stressed. I'm here for you. Keep fighting." And look, Faymay are still under Idol Factory. I'm not sure how long their contract is, but with everything blowing up, GL fans are begging the company for clarity on future projects. I think this is the perfect time for the company to just announce Faymay's next GL series. That would calm everybody down. I'm not saying they should make false promises, absolutely not. They should genuinely believe and invest in Faymay. With Somewhere Somehow, Faymay has proven that they're worthy of it. Right now, public opinion is leaning towards Saint because he's the one who literally fought to make Gap the series happen. People are reposting his old interviews, the ones where he talked about how no one wanted to invest in him. He even asked his mom if he could pawn his father's house because he needed money to fund his projects. And Gap was his last straw. His mom supported him and said, if it doesn't work, just come home and help sell bicycles at the shop. So knowing all this and seeing how much he believed in Freen and Becky, he has a lot of respect in the GL community. As for Mr. Chen, he's more of a behind-the-scenes executive type. Fans are basically telling him, just give us Faymay's new series in Cranium and we'll support you. Bring Idol Factory back to its glory days. And I think that strategy might actually work. Idol Factory should give us their 2026 lineup, if they are, God forbid, actually not going into bankruptcy. Now, for those of you who keep asking me for updates on Cranium and 4 Elements, here's what I know. Cranium is still under Idol Factory. They have the adaptation rights, but I have no idea when it's coming out. As far as I know, it's not filming. A long time ago. Rumors said it would release in January 2026, but I don't believe that at all. There is zero credible source confirming that. But we do have 4 Elements, and that one is actually happening. And I already told you guys how 4 Elements quietly shifted from being Idol Factory's mega project to suddenly being taken over by North Star Entertainment, which is the same company that produced Poisonous Love. Stop worrying about 4 Elements, it's happening, and it's going to air next year. And this one is coming straight from Freen herself. She was talking to the media, and when they asked her about 4 Elements, she basically confirmed that the project is still moving forward. She said 4 Elements is almost done with the Earth series, and next they'll continue filming the air and then the water, because the plan is to air everything next year. So the production team wants to speed things up and finish filming as fast as possible. And Freen said her character is actually in all 4 series of the project, so yeah, she's basically locked into this whole storyline across the entire universe. And it's not just Freen. Even Charlotte talked about 4 Elements on her recent TikTok live just 2 days ago. She also said, Earth the series is already filming. She didn't have any scenes that day, so she didn't go to set. She wanted to visit the cast, but she was just too tired. Plus, if you're chronically online like me, you've probably seen the 4 Elements cast posting nonstop. They're sharing pics, TikToks with each other, updates, literally everything. So please, stop worrying about 4 Elements. It's happening, and it's happening in 2026 in just a few months. I'm really excited for this whole project, but let me tell you the actual gag I just found out while making this video. Veronica, the actress who played Dr. Sita in Poisonous Love, one of my absolute favorites person these days. Well, she is a crowned Miss Planet Thailand, so her charisma is undeniable. I found out she's going to be in Air the series with Freen and Becky. That was the real gag for me. And the interesting part is, she's most likely playing the villain. Yeah, well, so far, it's confirmed Veronica is listed as the cast for Air the series. Her role or character is not named yet officially, but the fandom says she is a villain. I'm so happy for her. Yeah, that's a fun little thing I wanted to add. Well, I've been talking about all of this for a while now, so let's move on to the next part. Ginny. Being a GL actress is not an easy job. You basically have to apologize for things from 1989, or things that literally have nothing to do with anyone else. So here's what happened. There are 2 TikTok live clips going around, and the backlash from both is kind of interconnected. First, Ginny was asked about her sexuality, which honestly is crossing the line, but I also understand why fans get curious. Every GL actress gets this question sooner or later. And this is what she said. Do you like both men or women, or do you only like men? I would like to answer that our characters are our gender. Like the gender of Dr. Prem, our taste is like the taste of Dr. Prem. That's why we got this role, because it is like the real life of both of us, like for both Ginny and Jayna. After that, the clip started spreading and people began educating her, saying sexuality and gender are different, which is true. But Ginny is an educated woman. I don't think she's confused. I think she just wasn't able to deliver what she meant clearly. It was a very poetic answer, and it can be interpreted in different ways. When I first watched it, I didn't fully get it either. but I found a really good breakdown on X. I'll add it here so you can pause and read it. In short, Ginny was basically saying that the character of Dr. Prem reflects parts of her own identity, and her taste, the exact word she used, is similar to Dr. Prem's. That's why people are interpreting it as her maybe being bi. That's the general belief right now. And the most important line is, that's why we got this role, because it is like the real life of both of us, like for both Ginny and Jayna. Now, the reactions to this clip are all over the place. Some people are taking it as a direct sexuality confirmation. Some are twisting it into, oh, she likes men, and making the situation worse by digging up old videos, which I already talked about in my previous video. Some are saying she shouldn't have mentioned Jayna at all, since Jayna hasn't spoken about her own sexuality. She's literally 19, she has time to figure out who she is. No one should be forcing that out of her. And then there are rude comments like, just say you're bi, or she's only saying this to maintain fan service, and honestly, stop it. GL actresses don't owe anyone a specific label. Then Ginny went live again a few hours ago, on November 25th, and she addressed the leaked stuff. She said, I have been noticing some photos and other things have been released.
I want to apologize for not coming out to saying anything. It all was in the past and is already ended now. So I don't want it to be like discussed again.
Her "it's all in the past and already ended" is her response to the ex-boyfriend rumors and those videos that are circulating. And yes, the videos I saw were from Ginny's school project short film that someone leaked, which, again, is a serious violation of privacy. But trust me, there is nothing to be mad about in those clips. It's literally a fun, silly, badly shot school project filmed on an iPhone 6. I know this whole situation is serious, but the memes that came out of it, honestly, they're kind of hilarious. If you don't know, Ginny played a high school girl named Jessica, and another girl played her boyfriend, Brian. Ginny went to an all-girls school. There are no boys in those clips, so everyone needs to calm down. Jessica and Brian have basically become an inside fandom joke now.
Stop teasing me with Brian, you know? No, please. ไม่ได้เลย
But to wrap this part up, guys, can we not attack Ginny for her past or her sexuality? It's not right. She doesn't deserve this level of scrutiny, and she definitely doesn't owe anyone a specific label to make them feel comfortable. Now, for the people asking about Ginny and Jayna's upcoming projects, here's what we know so far. There are rumors that we might get a special episode of Poisonous Love, and again, I'm saying rumors. There's also talk that their next project could be a webtoon adaptation. I actually heard about this weeks ago while Poisonous Love was still airing. Here's the thing. Ginny and Jayna were on live, and Ginny said, please tell everyone that I didn't spoil our second series. I just like reading that webtoon. As for the second series, I don't know anything yet, it coming soon, but I didn't spoil it. And Jayna replied with, it's okay, I've spoiled plenty already. So yeah, this is the webtoon they were hinting at. As soon as anything is officially confirmed by North Star Entertainment, I'll update you guys immediately. Moving on, good news for Dangerous Queen fans, and this one comes straight from CEO Nur herself. Dangerous Queen is getting a second season. Yup, an actual extension of the series.
Anyway, so I was saying if so there will be a next season. It's not actually a season, but it's like a special book from Dangerous Queen. It's the second book of the series. So yeah, I'm doing it. So I hope you guys are excited for it. There will be next series because I just announced that there will be a special. It's actually from this special edition of the book, and I'm making it into a series. So yeah. Also, the next project I already started, but it's just the super beginning of the project. So yeah, I still cannot really tell anything about the project yet, but yeah, I can say that there will definitely be next project for Dangerous Queen the series.
Nur is honestly the CEO we needed in GLs. She doesn't waste any time, she listens to fans, she's always answering questions, and she's just real. I love her as a person. I really want to make a full commentary video on Dangerous Queen and Poisonous Love soon. I'm just drowning in GL drama updates right now. But yeah, about that ending. Personally, I felt the ending of Dangerous Queen was rushed. Like, Queen and Benita definitely needed more time, more development, more breathing room. Their relationship deserved more than 2.5 minutes to wrap up. But now that Nur confirmed there's going to be an extension, everything makes so much more sense. That's why the finale felt like things were still simmering, because they were. Nur said a few other things on her live too, and honestly, she's hilarious. She told fans, "Please watch the whole episode, not just part 1. Watch all 4 parts. I know you still haven't moved on from part 1, right? Honestly, I can't move on either." Like, so real. Because the way I had to pause that collar scene every 5 seconds to process, I was gagged. I don't even know how the actresses stayed serious filming that. Fans definitely have not recovered. And I don't know if this is the right thing to say, but it's giving GL in the BL-dominated field. We've seen these types of scenes in BLs forever, but in a GL for the first time? They really said, yeah, we're doing that. But can you believe people are still complaining on TikTok? Saying the intimate scenes were undercooked and they didn't go 100%? I've seen the comments. If I find the clips, I'll add them here. Some people didn't like the ending either. Anyway, I'll make a full commentary video about this as soon as I get time. I have thoughts. So that's the update on Dangerous Queen. We're getting a special cut and a continuation. Moving on, Orm and Lingling have officially been announced as the new Thai ambassadors for Dior. This is such a huge celebratory moment for the Lingling fandom, and honestly, they deserve it. The way everyone is celebrating right now, iconic. And I kinda saw this coming. If you remember, both of them attended Fashion Week earlier this year. Lingling even posted photos with Jisoo, and Jisoo reposted them on her IG story. As a Blackpink fan and a Lingling fan, that was such a full circle moment for me. I'm genuinely so happy for them. Congratulations to both queens. Also, Rabbit Farm, the series has officially been confirmed as the spin-off of My Only Sunshine coming next year. But, unfortunately, once again the series has been officially cancelled. The company announced it yesterday, and on top of that, Lux and Mulan, the main leads, have terminated their contracts. Their contracts officially ended yesterday. It's definitely sad news for Lux Mulan fans. But on the bright side, at least they're free now. They can start somewhere new, maybe join a company that actually treats them well and gives them real opportunities. Another little thing, GL and K-pop crossover happened. It's actually an old one. This Hanni from newjeans and Devika clip. I swear, I've seen this video before, but back then, I didn't even realize it was Devika helping Hanni. I gasped. And someone commented on my last video saying I should add some fun stuff because everything has been too dark and stressful lately. So here you go. Devika is Devika. She's everywhere. She's super active on X, TikTok. I don't even know when this woman sleeps. Like, I'll be scrolling on TikTok at 3 a.m. and boom, Devika channel reposted. I'm convinced she has a whole social media team. Either that or she has mastered the multiverse. Devikaverse is undefeated. And it's not just her. The Clairebell girls are just as active. Every 2 days they're on live, being chaotic and hilarious. They never hold back. My favorite live has to be the one with Ginny, Jayna, Arhung, and then Panji and Mabel just in their own little universe. They're such a fun group to watch. I genuinely love this whole GL multiverse we're living in. And the funniest part is, during that entire live, Sonia was the most requested person by fans. She's literally friends with everybody in the GL community. If there's a group chat for GL actresses, Sonia is definitely the admin. Okay guys, I do have more to talk about, but I'm ending this video here because tomorrow, I'm dropping another one. Today is 25 November and it's GMM Day. Their lineup event is happening. I need to cover that. Plus, 9star dropped a 3-page clarification. We have more fandom drama brewing and there's a seriously concerning video circulating that I want to address properly. So stay with me. Maybe subscribe if you think it's worth it or if you enjoy this kind of chaotic GL news roundup. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next one.